Look at this blend. Look at the under eyes. Flawless. Today we're using the Beauty Bay Fiery 2.0 palette, and she is your warm tone fall goddess palette. I think this is the perfect palette to get those nice warm orangey looks. You can deepen them up, or you can go the burgundy route, or we can mix both. I might have to try that. We did the underpainting method, which I don't usually do, but girl, when I tell you my face ate down, I mean, you can see the finished product. And then of course I show you this very cute ass lip combo. I actually gave you 2 lip combos, one matte, one gloss. So if you want to see how to get this makeup look, then definitely keep on watching. Creation. Today we're going to do another makeup creation, and I want to do this very pretty fall smoky eye. Y'all know I love black in the outer corner, and I love bold looks, and this incorporates those fall tones, so we get the best of both worlds over here. I'm going to prime my eyes using the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer. This is in the color Tan Neutral, and then I'm going to mix the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. Y'all know this is my jam. This is in 330 Ivory. So I did this combination the other day when I was doing like some other colorful look, and I don't know, it just, the shadows went on so nicely. Don't mind my red eyes. I took a shower and I got soap in my eyes because after 28 years of washing my hair, I still don't know how to not get soap in my eyes, so they are slightly irritated. We're gonna take the color Turmeric, which is like a mustard yellow shade. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really having to dig into the pan, and I'm getting a lot of fallout. These shadows are hard pressed as hell. I don't know if it's just my palette. I did use a different Beauty Bay palette the other day, and I was having the same issue where these eyeshadows are super fucking hard pressed, and you damn near have to like scrape the pan. So I don't like that. But once they get on the eye, you're good. But look at all that fallout. Look at all that. Just everywhere. This is a beautiful turmeric shade. I think the color name was perfect. And I'm not stamping. I'm literally just running this all throughout the crease, just blowing it out. Large circular motions. Okay, I will sit here and blend this shade for like forever. So next we are going to go into a deeper brown. So let's take the color Conquer, and I'm going to use the same brush. And this shade picked up much better on the brush, but I think it's because I've used this shade before and I have dug into it. Kind of left a little hole. And it's blending so nicely with that turmeric shade. Let's go in with Meringue. I'm going to put this right here in this inner corner. And this will be the brightening shade. I don't know if it'll be the only shade that I use in the inner corner because it's looking a little pasty. And I want something with a little bit more warmth. We're going to go into turmeric and also add that onto the lid. Okay, so now I'm going to flip the brush over, and I'm going to take the color Spice. It just looks like this. And we're going to put it right next to it. Let's go in with Warm first, and then with Wood. Warm's got a little bit more of a red undertone, and it's going to go nicely with the warmth we have in this look. Just patting that down. Then we're going to flip the brush over, and we're going to take the color Wood, which is a little bit more cool tone, and pack it on this outer edge and bring it into the outer V as well. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I love gradient looks. Contain your excitement. Contain yourself. Or let me go back into Warm, because I feel like Warm is getting overpowered by Wood, and I want there to be a separation. I want there to be. Okay, so now we're going back in between all the colors and reapplying them. I'm using like packing and light patting motions, especially when I'm trying to blend around the edges. I don't want to swirl too much. So right now I'm taking a fluffy clean brush And I'm just diffusing this edge right here because it's super fucking harsh. And then I'm going to use the same brush to pick up wood. And then I'm bringing it up into a V shape. And so now, black. Blickety blickety black. And then we're going to go back in with wood, go around the black. I'm back and we got the lashes on, and I think the lashes are very, very cute. They're kind of subtle, but they're nice and like flirty and wispy. They are some Amazon lashes, so if I can remember what style these were, I'll definitely leave them down below. But let's go ahead and get into the face. So to prime, I'm just going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. Y'all know I love this. Super hydrating, feels good on the face. I like the scent of it as well. It's very subtle, but it's like sweet and flowery. I think I want to underpaint today, so let's try that method. So for my concealer concoction, because I'm feeling a concoction today. So the first concealer we're going to use is the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer. This is in the color Rich Chocolate. Not a whole lot because I am going to go in with another concealer. And then for contour, we're going to try the Morphe Sun and Done Smooth Gliding Bronzing Stick. This is in the color Cocoa Coast. And I actually got this from TJ Maxx. And I was so surprised to see they even had a shade this damn dark. Because everything at Sephora be for the... This is what it looks like. She looks very, very promising. Oh yeah, that looks really nice. And I was very creamy. So we're going to apply that to the face. Definitely cool toned. I'm not seeing the bronzing aspect. It's definitely leaning gray. You can especially tell on my forehead. So we'll put a little bit on the nose. Not bad. So we'll also use the Tarte Sculpt tape. This is the contour wand, and this is in the color Deep Bronze. Let's see if this is like a warmer shade, and we'll just apply that on top. Yeah, see, that's got a little bit more redness in it. So, oh yeah, that's going to be perfect. And then for the brightening concealer, we're going to take the Nars Truffle Concealer. Just dip into the pot. Apply a little bit on the nose. Y'all know I'm not into the bright highlight no more. So we're going to try to be very sparing with this. Apply it in the center of the eye. Or closest to the tear duct, I should say. This concealer is matte as shit. And then a little bit on the chin and a little bit underneath the nose. A little bit, y'all. So just like that. I'm going to take a dense dome brush, dip it into the pot, and just apply it to the face like that. I feel like we are going to eat. I'm going to do a little bit on the nose, a little bit on the forehead, chin, because I love it around the chin. To spray our face, we're going to use the NYX Marshmellow spray. This is a setting spray. It's a matte finish. I've never used this ever. I'm going to spray each individual brush and then blend out the cream product that brush is for. So starting off with the contour. And this is my Morphe V12 brush. I don't think I like the bristles on this brush. I feel like they're very, very scratchy. Maybe if I like wash the brush, it won't feel so scratchy, but I do not like the bristles on this brush. But I like the shape of the brush, definitely. Okay, so that's the contour blended out. Now we're going to go in with the blush and go in and pat that blush out. And I feel like that blush was a perfect color. And then we're going to go ahead and go in with the concealer. So I'm going to spray the brush. This is the Juvia's Place round eyeshadow blending brush, but it's too big for the eye, so I love it for concealer. So we're going to go around and blend out the concealer. Still using patting motions. Oh, we are getting a nice matte finish. It's my first time ever using that NYX spray. She might be that girl. She might be that girl. Going up underneath the eyes. Oh wow, we are looking flawless. Look at this blend. And honestly, I don't even mind the little hyperpigmentation that we have in some of my spots. Look at the under eyes. Flawless. Y'all, I don't think I've ever done like the underpainting method and it came out this fucking flawless. What? So for those few blemishes that we have, we're going to take the Nars Soft Pot Concealer. This is in the color Dark 2 Cacao. And I'm just going to pat it out. Okay, maybe I should go in with a brush that didn't have a super light shade on it. Just take an all over face brush. This is my foundation brush. It doesn't have any product on it. I'm just using it to blend out everything. I want to go in with a little bit more blush. So taking that e.l.f. Putty blush. And we're going to add a little bit more of that. Okay, let me stop fangirling over myself and go ahead and do my damn rest of my face. So to set underneath the eyes, I don't think this should be too dark. This is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Mattifying Powder in the color Deep. Picking up some of that powder, tapping off the excess. We're going to go in and set. I want to bake a little bit underneath the eye, so I'm going to take my black opal true color powder. This is in the color medium 400, and we're going to apply this, and I'm actually just going to stamp it right in. We're not even going to bake. Velvety smooth skin. Like, what are you even talking about? Nothing. You're not talking about shit right now. Like, I do actually want to bake a little bit and have a little bit of highlight in the front. So we're going to take my AOA Flawless Studio Powder. This is the one that looks like this. Oops. We're just going to apply that right there. And for my contour, we're going to go in with the Beauty Creations Bronze Ambition Perfecting Bronzer. This is in the color Neutral 11. If y'all could recommend any bronzers, put them down below. And I'm just using a stippling brush to stipple this in. For powder blush, let's take the Juvia's Place Volume 3, and I'm going to use this shade right here. I'm going to keep showing y'all my under eyes because they're fucking flawless. They're fucking flawless. Blurred, if you ask me. So we're taking a creamy black pencil. These are the ones from Amazon from EVPCT. R-E-S-P-C-T. Yes, put some respect on these. And I'm going to put so much black in my waterline, y'all finna think I'm fucking Avril Lavigne. We're going to take the color Wood and apply that to the lash line. Last thing we need to do is the lips. So I'm going to take my Nabi lip pencils. Y'all know I'm obsessed with these in the color Black Brown and the color Mocha. We're going to go in with Mocha first. And these are also from Amazon. They are a little bit of a drier formula and tug a little bit, but I mean, it was like a 20-piece lip liner set for like $8. Sometimes you gotta just bargain. Then we're gonna go in with the color Black Brown. We're gonna mix a whole lot of shit for this lip. So we're gonna go back in with the e.l.f. Putty blush, and I'm gonna take a little bit of that on my finger and apply it to the lips. When in doubt, use your blush shade. Oh yeah, that's stunning. Alright, so this is look numero uno if you like a matte lip. And I think she is actually giving, like, let me get some snapshots for the thumbnail real quick before I throw some gloss on this. And then let's throw some gloss on it because y'all know I can't help myself. So we're going to take the Makeup Revolution Juicy Peptide. This is in the color Spice. And I love these. Oh, they are so creamy. And we're going to apply this right on top. And I don't know if I showed you the shade, but it's basically the shade of the packaging. Oh, put too much on the lips. And then we're going to take this Milani Keep It Full Lip Plumper. This is in the color... Okay, I don't know what color this is in, but it's like a pink champagne kind of shimmery lip gloss. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of this in the center of the lips. And this is the finished look with a glossy lip. And I think this lip is eaten. Oh my gosh. If this is not giving fall, then I don't know. I have no idea. This look is gorgeous. Let me come in close. Okay, y'all, so I went and switched out the lashes for something much more dramatic and fluffy and bold. And now I feel complete because the under eyes had so much smoke going on. I feel like we needed some heaviness on the top lash line. And so now I am satisfied. This is the complete makeup look. I think it don't get no more pumpkin than this. It don't get no more pumpkin spice latte. It don't get no more haystack in a needle in a haystack. Really think this was the perfect palette to use to create this look. I will say these are some hard pressed ass shadows, but if you can get past that and you have a good base, you will get the color payoff and you will be able to get these really bright, vibrant, bold, opaque looks. Their formula just needs a little bit tweaking, but I still think this is a perfect fall palette. I mean, you can get very grungy very quick, or you can keep it very, very warm. Is their quality like top notch? No, but sacrifice a little bit of quality when you are paying a lesser price. I don't know if you want to buy it now because I forgot about all these damn tariffs from the orangutan, but you know, it's neither here nor there. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this makeup look, and I really love how that NYX powder set the face. Like, I actually used to have this in my face shade and I never really cared for it. So seeing this underneath the eyes and like around the mouth area, it is super duper blurry. And it's like a soft satin matte finish. And I just absolutely adore this. This is definitely going to get put in the rotation more. I was actually scared to use it because I thought it would be too dark. But it's honestly the perfect shade for me because I don't like a bright highlight anymore. But I may also pick this up in a lighter shade because this formula is butter. Like NYX, I don't think you ever need to worry about NYX shorting you. Like, NYX is drugstore, but they're definitely luxury quality. I did really like the Marshmellow spray. I like the scent of it, and I could tell that when I was blending out the products, it was giving me a matte finish. So if you don't have this setting spray, I would definitely try this. And then what else did we use? Obviously, you know, the lip combo hit. So I super duper recommend these goddamn Makeup Revolution lip balms. I bought every single color. They also have a pink one that's in my purse. So these, they say they're a lip balm, but honestly I feel like these are a little bit closer to a lip oil, but they're slightly thicker in consistency. They're not sticky at all. They smell great and they wear really long, and they are just so smooth and creamy on the lips. Like, it's like Vaseline for the lips, to be honest. And then let's not forget about the Nars concealers. These soft matte concealers, if you like a soft matte, like matte but not drying, these are absolutely perfect. These are like 30 something dollars. I got them when they were on sale at Sephora, or no, they were on sale at Ulta for $16. They were doing like their 50% off on random products for a week. You know, so Ulta stay having sales. So that's when I picked these up. But these, I love the consistency of these. I will say you do need to definitely hydrate your face because although these are soft matte, they're matte as hell. So if you're already dealing with dryness and flakiness, I would not put this on top, but I definitely swear by these Nars pot concealers. I really hope you like this makeup look. If you did, definitely leave a comment down below. I definitely hope to see you in my next video, because if not, we're gonna have to tussle. Anyways, bye.